Have you ever thought about doing business in Africa? Well, our next guest is here to tell us why you should consider it. Joining us now is author Dr. Deanne de Vries to explain the ABCs of doing business in Africa and why now is the best time to invest. Good morning.
Good morning, Talia. Great to be here.
So glad you're here. Yes. Now, tell us why now is the right time to do business in Africa.
Well, it's a market of 54 countries with 20% of the world's population. And whereas most of the world has an aging population, Africa actually has the world's youngest population. So with an average age of only 19.7 years old, just think about, companies in and around Palm Springs that are looking for customers and looking for growth. That's a lot of years that they can buy your product or buy your service.
Very
Not
interesting.
to mention, and Africa's got 60% of the world's arable land. And so with the challenges we have with food prices increasing, it gives us another opportunity to diversify our food sources.
And what are the ABCs of doing business in Africa? Like, what kind of business do we do there?
So the ABCs is just a simple way for people to think about doing business. A is for appetite. How hungry are you to do business in Africa? Like, do you just want a few snacks, or are you willing to get on the ground and do something completely different to really explode your business? Then we look at B for bandwidth, to go there, to see it with your own eyes, to observe and learn and meet and talk to your customers face to face. And finally, C is for capital, which is, more than just business expenses. It's investing in developing your staff, networking, conferences, et cetera.
Why do you refer to Africa as African, the can-do continent?
Because there's genuinely so much that we all can do. I think about companies that go there. Not only can you grow your bottom line, but at the same time, you're giving an opportunity to young people to grow themselves in their careers and improving the local community around you. Secondly, I would say just the vibrancy and the diversity. I mean, think about it. 20% of the world's population, they need everything that you and I need on a day-to-day basis as well. And Africa's population will double by the year of 2050. So just think of doubling your number of customers.
Now, for somebody who thinks this might be overwhelming to go outside of the United States to do business, what advice do you have for them?
Yeah. So it's starting a business anywhere, even just up the road or in going across the state line to Nevada is going to be a bit of a, ooh, this is new. That's one of the reasons that I wrote my book. It's because it just tells a lot of stories. I've had the opportunity to have a front row seat in Africa for over 30 years. So I've learned a lot, made mistakes, had successes, made great friends. And so I put the book out there just really to help people understand that it's very doable.
Very interesting. And if they want to get in touch with you, what should they do?
So my book's on Amazon, and you can also visit my website at drdeannedevries.com.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning, Dr. Deanne.
Thank you so much, Talia. Have a great day.
You too. And we'll be right back.